ugly face. Thought we should start with that. Cat's out of the bag. I'm gorgeous. I'm sorry, this is my nervous voice. I do this when I'm nervous. It's a little bit of a British accent. I'm not really from there. I just do this. It's like a weird first date. You know, you're all looking at me. You guys can't really talk. I don't know what to say. I'm sweating. I'm sorry, I wrote my set 20 minutes before the show, so I have to read a little bit and I'm kind of blind. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I came out 14 years ago. It's not even a joke, that's for real. That makes me 28 years old. Yesterday was my birthday. Thank you. I came out to my mom through email, and it went something like this. It was like, "Dear Mom, I'm a lesbian. It has nothing to do with sex. I hope you still love me." And that's how I came out to my mom. And then I came out to my peers through the school yearbook. There was a question in there for our 8th grade last will and testament is what they called it. Kind of horrible thing to call it. But one of the questions was, who is your celebrity crush? And I put Christina Aguilera, gay pride, LOL. And they did not print that. But everybody found out I was gay that day. So much has changed in 14 years. Gay marriage is now legal in Florida. A little bit of a round of applause. All right, I'll take it. You know, I'm happy for some of my friends that are going to be getting married soon. I suppose in a few months they'll also be getting divorced soon. We people move quickly. I don't look much like a lesbian. I know. So I have to come out a lot. People always ask me. They don't really ask me, they just assume I'm straight, so I have to come out a lot. I also don't look my age. I'm 28 years old, and I often get anywhere between 20 to 22. Most people just look right past me like I don't exist. I'll be in line at Publix to get a sub, and they're like, "Next in line." I'm like, "Right here." They're like, "No, next in line." Right here. Yeah, so it's not as easy as you think it would be to pick up women looking like I do. It's really hard because I like feminine women, and so to find another feminine woman that is into women, there's no like easy tell. And so my friend and I once came up with this idea of making a bracelet for single feminine lesbians. It's very specific. But it would be a bracelet so that when we saw each other, it'd be like, "You have a bracelet too? We're gay. We can hook up." You know, women are confusing. Sometimes I'll come up to a woman, I have to walk the line of being bold and looking stupid a lot. And so I'll go up to a woman and I'll be like, "You look so beautiful." And then she'll be like, "Oh my God, you look beautiful too." I'm like, "Well, am I beautiful enough to sleep with? I mean, what kind of beautiful are we talking?" I get hit on a lot by guys, and so I have to find ways to deter them. I used to get really angry, and I used to be like, "I'm a lesbian!" But they seem to like that, so it didn't work very well for me. And so I started doing different accents. Like, I'll do the British accent, that's my nervous accent. It's also a go-to accent. Boys will be like, "Hey girl, you want to get a drink sometime?" And I'm like, "You mean like tea, like crumpets and tea?" Yes, I like Earl Grey tea, pomegranate tea, peach tea. I mean alcohol, no, don't do alcohol. So that works sometimes. I also do a lisp. I'm very good at a lisp. I do it with spit and all. Guys are like, "Hey sexy," I'm like, "Hey, what's up, how you doing?" Like, I'm sorry, I thought you were somebody else. Why does this always happen? God. I also sometimes just like to do a really weird laugh. Like if a guy's talking to me, I'm like, that seems to be very unattractive. And so, ladies, if you're ever talking to a guy you're not really interested, just it works fine. You're welcome. So, can we talk about the birds and the bees for a minute? I was doing some research on this, and, you know, birds don't even have penises, and bees are asexual. So that's why I'm not confused on sexuality. I blame the birds and the bees. It really needs to be called the bunnies and the dolphins, because it's really just a lot of humping, and sometimes it's rape. But thank you guys, that's my time. I'm Amanda Joy.